Well, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? It's happening. It's happening. Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is closing. You know what that means? A lot of you will not be able to take flights. So that's like thousands, no, hundreds or thousands of flights canceled by Spirit Airline. You know how crazy that is? That is insane, right? That is just absolutely freaking insane. So first, Spirit Airline closes down, and I mean, I wonder who else is gonna go bankrupt. Delta, Blue Jay, Frontier, American Express, whatever other shitty airline that's in America, right? I mean, what else is gonna close down? I would not be surprised if, like, in the next year or so, we only have like one or two airlines because, like, with Trump in office and people refusing to go to America, what's the point? You know, these airlines, they're not going to survive. They're not going to survive. The only way that they can survive is to, you know, is to basically serve other countries. Like, forget about flights coming into America. You know, keep those to a minimum. They're gonna have to, you know, have their pilots, you know, work in other countries, or, like, you know, do business in other countries, or accept different routes that they never did before. You know what this means? It's getting harder to get out of America. It's getting harder to escape America. Okay, you better get on your knees and pray and beg God, you know, and beg, you know, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Get on your knees and beg him to help you get out of America, because at this point, I mean, woo, man, it is scary, dude. It is scary. And then once they trap you with, you know, with unable to get out of the country because of flights, they're gonna make flights expensive. That's what they're gonna do. So very few people will be able to leave. And then, obviously, a lot of people are going to try to leave by Mexico. What's going to happen next? They're going to cut off the bus lines. All those trains going down to Mexico, all those buses going from Texas to Mexico, California to Mexico, they're going to cut all that off, right? They're going to cut all that shit off. That's what they're going to do. And then what other option? Oh, wait, let's escape to Canada. Guess what? They're going to cut the train lines to Canada so that you don't go there. Little by little, they're going to start cutting, they're going to start, cutting off, like, ways that they're going to find ways to prevent people from leaving the country. That's what they're doing. What other explanation? You know, it's like they're trying to trap people inside of America for God knows what plan. But hey, if you read the book of Revelations in the Bible, then you're getting closer. God bless. Get on your knees and pray, guys, to Yeshua, because ain't nobody else gonna save us. Godspeed.